What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series down there in order for everybody. Let us continue with Halam Sharal. I'm about to get even more political intrigue and a big jump in our approval rating if you're struggling right now.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
And I am very certain that you are here to play the game with me. Very convenient.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person.
Oh.
Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
I'm gonna be playing the game during a dance, huh?
You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
It doesn't matter where you're from, Your Grace. Everyone knows what's happening in the Empire.
I often forget about the world outside of the Imperial Court.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
You have your finger on the pulse, don't you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
So she thinks it's Gaspard too, and the way you handle the game, by the way, is be as coy and nondescript as possible. That's how you get approval,
You'll be
though.
the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
Everything I picked there was for plus approval, so if you are running low, following along, that'll get you back up to 100 if you pick what I picked. But just in general, the way you play the grand game is to be very coy and charming, and never play your hand, right? You always keep your cards close to your chest, and every dialogue like that will give you a net bonus while you're here. It is still Ole.
I'd happily do more dancing. Just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Well, we found Venatori agents. The rest I'm not really sure about. I don't think Gaspard is behind all of that stuff, but...
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
That's interesting, isn't it? I don't think letting the Empress of Orlais be assassinated is the solution here, no matter what.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Selene alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
I think letting her be
Doesn't need to be
assassinated
Selene. She's right.
would be the
Do you
exact
realize what
incorrect
you're suggesting,
response.
Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
If we wanted her to step aside, we can do that without letting her die, right? We're gathering all this political information and blackmail here. We don't need to let her get offed in order to get an outcome we like here. But even if we get the outcome we like, if we wanted Briala, which is not going to happen, as the Empress of Orlais, that's just not going to happen. It's an elf. That would never work. Gaspard or Selene are clearly the only two choices that work here, but even if we got that, with her dead, it would still plummet into chaos, and nobody would accept that it wasn't either of them that did it, which would create another civil war. The only way this works out in a benefit to us is if she lives. And there are multiple outcomes here. You can have Gaspard, you can have Briala, you can have Selene, or you can have Selene and Briala together. Or, if you collect enough material, you can have all three of them set aside their differences. I'm gonna be trying to have all three of them set aside their differences, but if not, then we will fall back on Selene and Briala. Which is why it's important that we got that locket we got, because that proves the scandal tie between her and Briala, which we can use to make them make up, or use to make them do as they're told. But either way, we should obviously keep Selene alive.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost. Then we should support Selene. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Actually, that's not true.
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves. This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
I think we need more information before I state a claim here, but either way, we're gonna let Selene live. It is naive of Liliana to think Briala would be the one that could be the Empress of Orlais. I understand why she wants that, but
Ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
I would agree.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
I think, of course, the best in slot thing here would be to blackmail all of them into getting along nicely, right? That way we keep Gaspard's Chevaliers, we keep the throne where it is, out of chaos. It just seems like the best choice to me.
So many crimes of fashion.
We can give her more blackmail
I found this
material.
out. I'm not sure of its value.
They'll never live this down.
Yeah, we're already at 100 out of 100 approval, but we'll take the bonus XP and all the other things. So, now we can chit-chat to people. We're going to save here, and then let's get to working on telling everybody the things that we've discovered.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see.
You got back from the gardens
Charmed some of the
quickly.
nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I'm about to shake you up a little bit, actually.
I found an elven locket hidden among Selene's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Now we've sown the seeds of that. Now we need to go talk to Selene, and we can talk to her a little too. Actually, first things first, let's talk to her ladies-in-waiting about this.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you. We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear.
Kind of admitting we broke into an Imperial vault here.
I'll get Her Majesty.
That'll make her talk to us. She can't snub us anymore.
Visitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
We do.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was sentimental.
You mean it
I
is?
don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
The sadness in your eyes betrays you.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket however you like. It means nothing to me.
I don't believe you. Well, we've sown the seeds of doubt in 2 out of 3 of their minds. I don't think we can talk to Gaspard yet, so we'll drop another save here now we've sown those seeds. We need to go to the guest quarters, but we...
Where has that servant gone?
Oh, not the guest quarters, sorry, the royal wing. That's where we'll get the blackmail material on Gaspard. Apparently there is material for Briala in there too, so this should be fun, but we've already sown some seeds here. Alright, let's get to work. We gotta find lots of blackmail material. We're heading to the royal wing, which is upstairs, I believe. Royal wing was this right side.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. Here's the royal wing. And this is gonna start all the timed event nonsense again. And I think we have to re-equip our armor again, but our companions luckily have already done that for themselves. Here we are. Excuse me, people. More scandalous secrets. There's a ton of those, but they're a little tricky to find sometimes. Hala statue is what we're in here for. More blackmail materials.
Stay back!
This is Sparta.
Thank you.
I hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not at all. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala sent you in here to die.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Floriane.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
So Tevinter assassins are hanging out inside Florian's personal bedroom, and Briala sent somebody in here to deal with it too. That's 2 of those people implicated.
What were you trying to find in Floriane's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will
I'll have
protect
no
me,
fury.
everything I know about our ambassador.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Yeah, a woman scorned, huh? Should be another Hala statue in here, which we will need if we're gonna make all three of these chuckles work together. And here we are. Need lots of Hala statues for this. Yeah, I don't think we have enough for that yet. Yeah, we're on 3 out of 5. Let's take a look. The bedroom we were just in. Please move. Locked from the other side. That was a long drop that we sent that Harlequin down, huh? Straight to the abyss. And that takes care of that.
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pigs you are!
That sounds like a Ferelden to me. And we are looking for an open window that we can hop through. That is one more Hala statue for the cause. Another coin. We need one more Hala statue to get that room open, which is what you need to get all these chuckles to work together. And if memory serves me correct, that goes to the next part of this that's important, but I think the final Hala statue is down here. I think. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go open that door now, because somebody was stuck behind there, right? Could hear somebody trapped inside there, behind the Hala statues. Which I assume, given that we only need blackmail on Gaspard left, it's probably somebody who works for him that he locked in here. Lest he gives somebody useful information. Is he tied to a bed? Yes, he is. In quite a state of undress.
What happened?
An elf, I presume.
It's not what it looks like. Honestly, I would have preferred it if it were what it looks like. The Empress led me to believe I would be rewarded for betraying the Grand Duke. This was not what I hoped for.
You're telling me that Empress Celine left you naked and trussed like a roast duck?
Please, I beg you, don't tell Gaspard. The Empress beguiled me into giving her information about plans for troop movements in the palace tonight. She knows everything. Everything. The Duke's surprise attack has been countered before it ever began. She's turned it into a trap. The moment he strikes, she'll have him arrested for treason.
Clever Celine. Even I'm impressed.
I don't know which is worse. Celine for using such a tactic or him for falling for it.
Both pretty bad. Free him to obtain blackmail on Celine. Leave him to whatever fate. Free him but make him hush this up. Let's get out blackmail.
I'll protect you from Gaspard if you're willing to testify about Celine's trap.
I'll do anything. Anything.
We still need the blackmail on Gaspard.
Everyone in the Empire has gone completely mad.
No, you don't like the game. Me either. It is a cutthroat business. Extraordinarily so. I'll finally head out here now. Go ahead and save right here just in case. Time limits afoot.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Truly shocking.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me.
Well, I have something for
It
you.
was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
So it's you then.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Because it worked so well the first time.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
Corypheus is promising a lot of godhood and god kings and queens around his new planned empire, isn't he? I'm almost positive none of them will be receiving what they want. The Venatori, this bitch, Samson if he was around, Calpurnia, none of them are getting what they've been promised.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
Yeah, that's not going to happen because he's promised the same crown to the Venatori.
At this point, I'd think disappointment was an old friend.
Poor dear, you can't begin to imagine what Calpurnia and I have in store.
I can imagine that you won't be present to see it.
In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him, and bring me his marked hand.
I'm excited to disappoint her. You know what I just realized? I don't have my bow. I forgot to equip my bow. Let's hope I'm allowed to equip that in the middle of all this chaos. I am not. Oh no. Well, luckily for us, I can still kind of make this work. My build is good enough that I can still make something work with this. Won't be as quick or as painless, but it will work. Let's just throw lots of bombs around this place, and lots of throwing knives, and hope for the best. I believe I dum-dummed on remembering that. Totally forgot that I had to put my bow back on, because we had our armor, so I just completely blanked on it. Well, I hope my companions are ready to pull their weight, because they're gonna have to. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna spam bombs all over the battlefield, and that's gonna be my go-to mechanic to win this fight. Yep, exactly like that. That's exactly what we will just keep doing. Have another volley. Correctly. It should be okay, I think. The struggle is real. Let me not forget to unfuck this after we're done with this combat encounter, huh? Okay, we're good. We're good. That's a pretty big whoopsie.
Just his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
You are definitely Ferelden.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
May God bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
I love Ferelden so much.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there.
I would imagine so.
The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlesian. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
I love Fereldens.
I don't know if I'm more shocked that Gaspard hired Ferelden mercenaries, or that you actually took the job.
You and me both. I've had enough of Orlesians to last a lifetime.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
Gaspard's methods are thuggish.
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Yeah, I love that guy. That guy is like the definition of Ferelden. It's fantastic. I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors. Alright, we're at 98 court approval, which means we gotta get our asses back to the ballroom. Where are we going here? This way, I imagine. Never mind, it will not be. That's cordoned off. That one is available. Oh, that takes us out to a balcony. That's not going to be right. Be this door then. So easy to lose your bearings around here. I am not invested in fighting the Venatori right now. We gotta get back to the ballroom before I start losing approval or Celine gets assassinated. I got my bow this time, so Florian will not have as much fun the next time we meet. And this is back to the ballroom, so let's drop a save right here before we get involved in all this.
Where has that servant gone?
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
I think we should probably talk to Florian here, right? Tell her that the gig is up and we know everything. It's all over. Publicly expose the Duchess's crimes to the court, avoiding further bloodshed. We can do that.
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
This should be fun.
There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never...
Seems like you're on your own, sweetheart.
Gaspard?
It's such a fun thing to expose her in front of everybody like this. Let's take her away. Let's put her in prison. I'd like to see her plans turn to ash in front of her from a prison cell.
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
I love that scene of exposing all that to the court. It reminds me of like Sherlock Holmes. Bye-bye.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing?
Now, you should all play nicely, because I'm about to have you all shake hands.
Against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Every one of you is implicated. You all conspired to allow this to happen.
That's a bold claim, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to defend it?
I sure am. Should be relatively easy to get you all to see just how much dirt I have on you.
You allowed the Grand Duke to sneak soldiers in, hoping he'd make a politically foolish move.
That's duplicitous, even for you, Celine.
Of course, Briala was outplaying everyone. She killed your negotiators and forged new documents.
So what if I did? Take me down, and elves will riot in every city in the Empire.
They won't. Not when they learn you are sleeping with the woman who purged Halam Shiral's alienage. And Gaspard fell for Celine's trap and was going to attack the palace.
You've made your point. What do you want?
Well, you see, it's quite simple. You all do work for me now, but I'm not going to say that. You have also all been outplayed, but I think you should all shake hands and bump heads together.
You
like
are
good
three
children.
of the best minds in the Empire. You could do so much for Orlais and your people if you stopped fighting.
It is remarkably optimistic to believe that the three of us could ever forget our differences, Inquisitor.
I cannot believe you want to make a speech. This is foolish.
We have no choice. The nobility requires an answer for what happened.
Unless you want to pretend the war was all a dream. That would go over well. No more dithering. We make the cut swift and clean. Kindest to all of us.
Lords and ladies of the court, we are pleased to announce that an accord has been reached. Our cousin Gaspard will now hold a place of honor in our cabinet.
Friends, we assembled are the leaders of the Empire. We must set the example for all Thedas. We cannot be at war with each other, while the Fade itself challenges our borders.
We must stand united, or surely we will fall alone.
We will save Thedas from calamity. But only together may we accomplish this.
We will heal our wounded country. A long road of reconstruction lies before us. But tonight, we celebrate the arrival of peace. Let the festivities commence!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Never was much for speeches and toasts in ballrooms.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm sure that had nothing to do with your input.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
Yeah, we know Morrigan a little better than that. There's always an end game.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
This is an interesting question.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
She definitely has a way with words.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
And I'm sure you have a lot of interest in being there. I don't believe that Celine made that call. I think Morrigan made that call.
I can't believe you escaped before me. A fat count insisted on talking about soup for 15 minutes.
What, you're not a connoisseur?
We can return to Skyhold whenever you like. The sooner the better. Is something wrong?
Things went according to plan for once. I couldn't be happier.
It is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? We will need to put the soldiers at Skyhold on alert. Better to be safe.
I think you might appreciate this, given your romantic side.
Wait. There is one thing we must do before we go. May I have this dance, Lady Cassandra?
A dance? After all we've been through tonight?
Can you think of a better way to celebrate?
The smile that said, yes, I can.
I suppose this isn't terrible.
I thought you would appreciate it. We got the best of all three worlds. We have Florian, which hopefully we will be able to judge at Skyhold since she was taken into custody. We got Morrigan, and we have the spy network from Briala still in play. Celine is still the seat of the throne for stability. And we get Gaspard's Chevaliers, because he's still a general.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
The best of all
We will
three.
need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
There's something satisfying about outplaying all of them in the game. Making them do as they're told.
May I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Actually, those 2 souls are extremely important, and you'd be surprised.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Especially with Cassandra, she's my tank. She's extraordinarily important.
You must think very well of them to suggest such a thing.
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
That would be up to them, I believe.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Thanks for the save, Josephine.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
I think that would be the ideal decision. Now, I am curious to see if we can judge her at the throne. We won't do it this episode, but I am quite curious to see if we get to do that since we took her alive. It looks like we can. What a beautiful thing. Right, that is definitely where we'll be wrapping this one on up, because next episode we are going to have all kinds of things that we need to take care of. We're going to do the Skyhold rounds, check out the war table, sit in judgment for the Grand Duchess. Blackwall's personal quest should be available now, and I'm sure everybody has commentary. I think Vivian's personal quest will be available too. Beyond that, now is a pretty good time to start doing some of the side areas we saved, and some of the DLCs too, because we're going to have a whole new host of war table ops, so that is where I'm going to leave this one on up. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you soon with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.